Hi everyone, I'm GameSmith, and today we'll be sharing 10 tips and tricks for beginners found in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl that can help you maximize your gameplay. First, understand the difference between special and physical attacks. Every move that inflicts immediate damage is either a physical attack or a special attack. If you look at the detail of each move, they have an indicator of which one they are. Physical attacks make contact with opponents' Pokemon, while special attacks do not. The strength of these attacks is based on their attack stat or their special attack stat. Depending on your Pokemon's individual stats, you may want to emphasize one over the other to ensure you're doing maximum damage. As you learn how these work, you will learn how to better attack and defend against opponents. Second, learn the type matchups. Every Pokemon has one or two types. Along with these different types comes strengths and weaknesses when battling other Pokemon. Grass is weak to fire, fire is weak to water, and so on. These are some of the easier ones, but it's worth it to take a few minutes to review a chart of all of the matchups, including types like Dark, Ghost, and Fairy. Some of them are not as intuitive as fire and water, so take some time to learn them. When you first meet a new Pokemon, you won't be able to tell if your moves are strong or weak against it, but after your first encounter it will reveal them. This is okay for most battles, but oftentimes you'll encounter trainers and gym leaders that you'll be unfamiliar with, so it's best to know up front. Number 3. Experience Share can be your friend. Experience Share is automatically turned on and there is no way to turn it off. However, for the most part, it is an excellent feature for the game. It allows you to raise your Pokemon at the same pace without having to grind like you used to. If you come across a Pokemon that you want for your team, but it is at a lower level or can't fight, such as Magikarp, you can move your other Pokemon to your boxes and just keep that one in your party. Then use a stronger Pokemon to battle and raise your lower leveled Pokemon. Number 4. Explore the Underground when you first have access. You'll first be able to access the Underground when you reach Eterna City and speak with the Underground Man. He'll give you the Explorer Kit. You now have access to an enormous area with a large number of rooms you can explore. Different Pokemon are attracted to different areas, so take the time to go through the rooms and find them. You may find that it helps you boost your team. It's also a great place to farm experience, since the Pokemon levels will increase after every gym you defeat. Number 5. Fight every trainer. There are 2 reasons to fight every trainer. First, they offer more experience points than Pokemon in the wild. It is a good way to keep your Pokemon leveled up to fight gym leaders. Once you receive the Versus Seeker, you can continue to challenge trainers over again for even more experience. The second reason to fight every trainer is you'll need to complete the Sinnoh Dex after you defeat the champion to unlock a lot of the post-game content. To clarify, you do not need to capture every Pokemon in the Sinnoh region to fulfill this requirement, you just need to see them. The game is built to show you most of the Pokemon in the game via trainers, except for a few legendaries. The Elite Four and Champion will have some of the rarer Pokemon. If you don't fight them as you go along, you'll find yourself having to backtrack to find specific Pokemon that you missed. Number 6. Speak with every NPC. Along the same lines as the previous point, it is important that you speak with every NPC you meet. For some NPCs, their only reason for existing is to give you valuable items or information to help you along your quest. Number 7. Explore rocks and corners for hidden items. There are numerous hidden items in the overworld that can be found with a little exploration. Oftentimes these are found just out of the way or on a conspicuous rock. You can find a lot of rare items this way, such as rare candies, which will raise your Pokemon's level just by consuming it. Number 8. Don't trade immediately unless you're willing to put up with unruly Pokemon. You can trade fairly early in the game if you have access to another Switch and another copy of the game. Otherwise, you'll need to wait until after you beat the first gym leader to trade online. It can be tempting to go online to trade for all of the starter Pokemon early on. However, traded Pokemon up to level 30 won't obey you until after the second gym. It then goes up by 20 levels with every other gym. So for example, you'll be able to command Pokemon at level 50 after the 4th gym, level 70 after the 6th gym, and then finally at any level after the 8th gym. It is a more viable strategy after the 4th gym, and then you should be able to go after the 6th, but to trade early on is a hard strategy. Number 9. Understand Pokemon abilities. Every Pokemon has one or more abilities that are unique to its species. Some of them have effects in battle and some of them affect the overworld. For example, Shinx can have the ability Intimidate, which immediately lowers the opposing Pokemon's attack stat. For the overworld, some Pokemon have the ability Flame Body, which cuts the amount of steps you have to take to hatch a Pokemon egg in half. Number 10. Don't waste your money. You'll start out with a certain amount of money and gain more after each trainer battle. My recommendation would be to hold on to it for more expensive items in the game, like TMs. Instead of using your healing items unnecessarily, use the nearest Poke Center. There are also various other resting places where you can rest for free. Also, a lot of NPCs will give you necessary items including healing items and Pokeballs. You can also find a lot of them lying on the ground in the overworld. Well everybody, that's going to be it for now. If these tips have helped you, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. If you have any suggestions or tips of your own, please leave them below so everyone can benefit. Feel free to check out my walkthrough and other videos to help you out on your Pokemon journey. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.